Hello, once again. Welcome to Non-Mat Yoga with John Oppenheim. And as I said last time, I think I said this last time, rather than just calling it social distancing, since it's obvious if it's on a video, it's social distancing, just call it Non-Mat Yoga and not trying to make any references to what's going on in the world other than every day something's going on in the world. And just keep it trying to focus on yoga and some of the good things that we get from it. I get some positive feedback from people that helping with arthritis and other things. Today we're going to do a little arm work, which I haven't really done before. I think maybe once. And I think it's important. The one issue with non-mat yoga is that you don't use your arms in the typical things that you do on a mat where you're doing a kind of what's called a yogi push-up. But we'll go into that as we get into the class. So I hope everybody's doing well and coping with whatever is going on in life and enjoying things and keeping a sense of humor. If you can't laugh, it's a tough life. So let's just close our eyes and soften our gaze and start our 3-part breath as we do each time. Take a big inhale through your nose and then collapse everything as you exhale. And that just kind of gets rid of any of the negative stuff that might be going on in your life. And think about maybe cutting a little rope and letting the world just kind of go off on its own while we spend the next few minutes doing the things that we like to do, or if we don't like to do it, we know it's good for us. This is half the time for me. So anyway, making that neat, nice 3-part breath as you inhale into your belly, filling your belly with air, up into your abdomen, and then into your lungs. And as you exhale from the lungs to the abdomen and finally to your belly, bring your belly in towards your spine. Maybe tightening that a little bit. That's your locks that you have. You learn to do that and really get your core built up. Nice deep breaths. Just floating the world away. Maybe thinking about doing something this time that's a little bit challenging for you or not. I think when we get into arm work, you'll find out that there are some challenges there, and you don't have to do them. Or you can just do one of them. That's the beauty of what we do. No judgment. Just do what you can do. Sometimes challenge yourself. Sometimes just say, today I'm just going to float along. So let's take a couple more breaths. Maybe one more now. The world is gone. It's just us. Open your eyes with a soft gaze. Bring your arms up overhead on an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Up. Down. And today, since we're thinking about arm work, we're going to climb the rope. Although I got to say that climbing this rope is a lot easier than it was in junior high school. I actually had to go up the damn thing. That was a real struggle for me. I've never had good upper body strength. But since I'm doing yoga, it's a lot better than it used to be. But this is just so you can stretch those sides. And let's do a couple more on each side. And finally, bring your hands together to heart center and to your knees. And again, we're sitting up nice and tall, a little bit forward. We're going to do our shoulder and neck exercises. So let's do some nice shoulder rolls. And inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up. Nice and slow. And maybe do a couple more. So today we're going to do the one where we bring our arms out, palms facing to the back. You bring your right arm behind. You can move up in the chair a little bit and take your left arm and your left hand and grab your right wrist and kind of tug that shoulder open. Hopefully see it on me. Sitting up nice and tall. You don't want to pull too hard, but just a little bit. And big inhale. And on the exhale, tilt your right ear towards your shoulder. I was going to say towards your right shoulder, but boy, it would be tough to put it towards your left shoulder, I guess. But nice deep breaths here. Feeling that stretch in the left side of your neck. Nice deep breaths. Two more. And take a big inhale. As you exhale, just rotate your chin down to the right, looking down at the floor, stretching the other side of your neck on the left. Breathing into that stretch. So I always talk about that little beam of light going right up there, and then as you exhale, just let it go a little bit further. Two more breaths here. And on the next inhale, rotate your chin up to the left. And as you exhale, bring it back down. Do a few of these. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Down. Two more. And now letting go of your right hand, take the fingers on your right hand, put it to the temple on your head. Just come back to center. And we'll do 3 shoulder rolls just to relax it all. I think that was 3. If it's not, that's 4. And bring your arms out. Now you want to bring your left arm behind, grab your wrist, your right hand. Sitting up nice and tall with a big inhale. Then as you exhale, tilt your left ear towards the shoulder. Just getting that good stretch in the right side of your neck. This is kind of in the back of the neck. So when we go the other, tilt our head, we get a little more stretch in a different way. 2 more breaths. Take a big inhale, and on an exhale, rotate your chin down to the left, looking down at the floor. Make sure you're still doing that nice deep belly breathing. And on the next inhale, rotate your chin up to the right. And as you exhale, come on down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Down, two more. One, two. And letting go of your left hand, taking your fingers of your left hand to your temple. Just bring your head back to center. And just three more shoulder rolls. So the next thing we're going to do is cat cow. So just coming up further to the front of your chair. Again, your legs are hip width apart. Remember that two fists, your knees are over your ankles, shoulders over your hips. Bring your hands to your knees, and as you inhale, bending at the waist, coming forward, bring your chin up, sending your shoulders back for cow. And as you exhale, rounding your back, bring your chin into your chest. Inhale up, exhale back. Let's do three more of these. And while you're doing that, and come on back. I have to put my phone on the airplane mode. So anyway, we're going to do our upper back twist next. So once again, bring your arms out, bring your right arm behind, take your left hand to your right knee, looking over your shoulder, sitting up nice and tall so your back is straight. Nice deep breaths. Again, sending that breath in to your neck or wherever. And then as you exhale, maybe come up just a little bit further. For me, it's about as far as I can go. I think I'm looking back, and then when I see it, I say, no, you're not. One more breath. And on the next inhale, just come around to the other side. And looking over your left shoulder. Nice deep breaths here. Take a big inhale and exhale, come around. So what we're going to do next is the arm work. We're going to do it from standing. So you can always put your video on hold when you get ready to do these. So we're going to do this, but if you want to go back and watch it and maybe try it a little bit differently or just take more prep, you can. But I'm going to take my chair. And by the way, this is not the worst chair that I could have, but it's the best one I have in the house for doing yoga. So what I'm going to do is from the back of the chair, I'm going to place my hands on the bar here. Now, usually these chairs don't have this, but kind of high up. So if you're not used to doing arm work, it's really important to understand, first of all, in push-ups for yoga, we don't send our arms out like that, but we bring our elbows into the ribs so that the motion is like that. So I'm standing here and I'm leaning forward. This is a standing plank, so to speak. And I can inhale. And as I exhale, I just lower myself a little bit and then inhale back. And you notice my elbows are staying in. So that's one. Now, if you want a little more challenge, but not the ultimate, that I'm going to show you, then you can move back a little bit and come up on your toes a little bit and then do it like that. So this is really good on the triceps, a little bit on the bicep. So that's the second way. And then the third way And if you're just doing the other two, you can do them for about 50 so you remember what they're like. So I'm going to use the seat of the chair and put my hands down on either side. And now I'm coming to plank, and I take an inhale, and as I exhale, I lower down, and then I inhale back, exhale down, inhale back. Trust me, when I started doing yoga, I was not in very good shape from upper body standpoint. But I've been able to, over the years, really strengthen this part. So you can do as many as you want like this. Again, you can practice it anytime you want. So that's arm work. And again, they don't do too many of those, but I thought it was important to bring it up because, as I said, it's the one thing that you really don't get. Oops, sorry, my butt there. It's the one thing that we don't get because we're not using the mat. So I always want to make sure at least once in a while I bring it up. So we're going to do sunflowers and moonflowers, or moonflowers and sunflowers. So we start with moonflowers. So I bring my legs apart, a little past hip width. And so when I squat, which is what we do, I make sure that my knees are right over my ankles. I'm going to come up, holding the moon. That's the way I was taught this, and I'm sticking with it. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, keeping your back straight, and bending those knees, bring your elbows in, and you can come down as far as you want, and inhale up, exhale down. You don't want to do this. So you want those, keep that back straight. And do 2 more of these. Now for sunflowers, as we exhale, bring your arms out to the side, bending at the waist, bending those knees as much as you need to, sweeping your arms and coming up the way a sunflower opens. Exhale. Inhale. And notice I'm bending at the waist, so my back is straight. I'm not hunching over. A lot of yoga teachers don't do these anymore, but I really like them. And let's do one more. And come up. So the next is our warrior series, as always. Today we're going to do a little variation on warrior 2. So the first thing we're going to do is put that right foot in front and rock back on that foot. So that, actually I was going into a balance there, which we're not doing right now. And your back foot's offset and coming up for warrior 1. As I always do, I like to reposition myself so you can see it from the side. But my knee is right over my ankle. Looking up, but you can look straight ahead. Those arms up. And on the next inhale, bring that left arm back as you pivot that back foot, line your heels up. So you're looking out over your right hand, your arms are straight. So what we're going to do, if you remember this, I've done this a couple of times, as you inhale, you're going to straighten your front leg and bring your arms up overhead. You're still looking to the right. And inhale up. Exhale down, up. What this does, it helps your muscle memory remember that warrior 2 pose, because we're not really coming out of it. And stop. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to straighten that front leg, bring that back leg up a little. And as you inhale, come forward, bringing that right hand down along your right leg, coming down only as far as your body tells you you can go, looking up at your left thumb, if you can, or looking down, either way. Try and keep this front leg straight. Get that nice stretch in your hamstring straight. I like these because I do a lot of walking these days, and sometimes my hammies get a little bit tight. And on the next inhale, come on up. And we'll now go to the other side. So I'll just start over here. So I'll bring that left foot in front. That right foot offset, pointing to 2 o'clock. Bending that front knee and coming up for warrior one. Just for a few breaths here. If you're doing these 2 or 3 times a week or more, you should be pretty used to these poses by now. Doesn't it feel good later on? Yeah. And on the next inhale, bringing that right arm to the back, pivot that back foot, lining your heels up. Now you can be heel to heel, or you can be heel to arch, if heel to heel is too much. And step back. Looking out over that left hand. Now, on an inhale, we're going to straighten that front leg, bring the arms up overhead, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. A few more of these. One more. Back to warrior two, and inhale, straighten that front leg, bring that back leg up a little bit. Lean forward, bringing that left hand down on your left leg. Keeping that leg straight if you can. If you can't, bend that knee a little bit, that'll make a difference. So the straighter you keep it, the more stretch you get the hamstring. Looking up at that right thumb if you can, or down at the floor if it's a little too much of a challenge. Nice deep breaths. And on the next inhale, come on up, look forward, and step up. And it's a balance time. So I'm going to do tree today. I do tree more than I do anything else. First of all, I like it myself. I think it's a really good one for challenging me. And second of all, it's one of the easier ones to do because you can do it with just standing on your toes. So bring that right foot forward, and now we rock back on that foot and plant it in there like a tree. Bring your hands to heart center. That back foot, take that left heel, put on your right ankle. And that's what I was talking about. This is actually a balanced pose, just like this. And if you can only get this far, you want a little bit of challenge, just close your eyes and do it. Some people can close their eyes and way up in tree, but not me. And that focus that you're getting, as we do every time, using your core, and always the chairs there if you need it, and just bring that foot off the floor to your calf. Nice deep breath to calm yourself. Let's do a chin. Oops. Look at that instructor fella. And when you're ready, you can bring your arms up for tree. If you haven't done this before, it's a fun challenge. Even if you fall out, just come right back or come back nice and slowly, just starting over, doing that. Seem to be leaning to the left today, and that was not a political statement. With my left, your right. And come on down, shake out that standing leg. And we'll go to that other side. So come back on that left foot. Bringing that right heel to your left ankle. Non-moving spot, focus, breath. And bring that foot up. Yeah. Maybe warrior tree. And some people can even get into that thing that you see with Bollywood, those dancers, even South Asian tree. Yeah. And I just come here. I've got a lot more balance on this side. I don't fall out as much usually. And come on down, shake it out. Back to the chair for our lower back twist, and then Shavasana, and we're through. So coming over to the right side of the chair, taking your right hand, put it on your left knee, send it left arm out to the side, looking out over that left hand, little tug maybe on your knee just to stretch that lower back. We'll take a couple breaths here. Take a little more time today because of the arm stuff. And big inhale and exhale, come around to the other side. And left hand to the right knee, right arm out to the side. Looking out over that right hand if you can. Can't, fine. 3 more breaths. Take a big inhale and exhale, come around. And let's go to our final relaxation, where we just relax in a chair. Always invite you to close your eyes, soften your gaze. Just let the practice go. Don't worry about how well you did with the balance or the arms. Just want to relax progressively, and we go through the body, starting with the feet, then up to the ankles, our shins and thighs, relax. Back, our calves, hamstrings, and relax. Moving to the hips, hips, relax. Your stomach and chest nice and relaxed. Back melting into the back of the chair. Shoulders fall away from your ears. Chin drops away from your mouth. Face is relaxed. Forehead is smooth, no wrinkles. Scalp is smooth and relaxed. Finally, the brain. Just enjoying this peace and quiet that we have. I always invite you to go to a place that you've been or can think about, remember, conjure up a place where you're totally at peace and relaxed. Just sit, let everything just be relaxed. Your brain relax. Not worry about anything, think about anything, but just See if you can make your brain as relaxed as your body. As always, any thoughts come along, we just acknowledge them and let them float on by. Now, starting to reconnect with the world outside. If you haven't yet, take a nice big inhale and then exhale. Start a little movement, wiggling fingers and toes, making little circles with your wrists. Bring your head to one side and the other. Finally, bring your hands to heart center. As always, at the end of practice, we express gratitude. First of all, gratitude to ourselves for the effort that we make to do our practice. I'm grateful to those around us and those who have joined us online for their participation with us and sharing. And as always, I'm grateful to you for allowing me to lead you in these classes. I hope that you enjoy them as much as I do. Until next time, namaste.